Okay guys, kia ora. Dave 31296 3126 3126. Anyway, so a Kiwi guy here in New Zealand. I'm going to do a reaction video to Top Gun 2 Maverick Behind the Scenes. Bit of 10 minutes of footage here. I've seen the movie. I've actually seen it twice and it's fucking amazing. It is really good. So if you haven't seen it, go and see it, eh? It's fantastic. So let's get into it. There shouldn't be any swearing or anything involved in this video, but hey, if there is, I apologize. Not my doing. So let's watch it.
Area, verify cameras are on.
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Here comes some G's. There's 5 G's.
6 G's.
7 G's.
Man, that's crazy.
All right, that was awesome.
That looked awesome.
I wasn't ready to make a sequel until we had a special story worthy of a sequel, and until technology evolved so we could delve deeper into the experience of a fighter pilot.
The first movie became something that changed a generation. So this is exciting to come back and get in those jets again.
We worked with the Navy and the Top Gun school.
Just on this, if you haven't seen, or if it's been a long time since you saw the first movie, I'd recommend you go and get out the DVD or stream it or something to watch it again before you go and watch the second one. Only because there's some parts in it from the first one that you probably won't click to unless you've seen the first one recently, especially Penny. Okay.
To formulate how to shoot it practically. Because if we're going to do it, we're going to fly in the F-18s.
The aviation sequences had to be real. So our actors went through 3 months of grueling training.
The Navy says if you eject, you have to be able to survive in the water. So we had to go through that challenging underwater program.
It's intense. You're flipped inverted and you're having to try and get out.
From there, Tom designed this all-encompassing aviation training for all the actors.
I started them out in a single-engine airplane to build up their spatial awareness inside the aircraft.
Oh, wow. That's amazing! Oh, my God!
Next, we took them to the L-39, and they went and flew aerobatics to feel what it's like in a jet.
Get some speed. Wow.
From there, they'd graduate to the F-18 Super Hornet and actually launching off an aircraft carrier.
That's what I'm talking about.
The actors also had to learn how to run the cameras because when they're up in the jet, they have to direct themselves, essentially.
Okay, I'm rolling.
I had to really teach them cinematography and the lighting so that they understood what's gonna look good on camera.
Gun angle's great.
Everybody thought it would be impossible for actors to really be in the jets.
But that's the gift that Tom gave us, that by the time we got up there, we could handle it.
Definitely the most amazing thing I've ever done. All the training 100% prepared us.
I'm very proud of what we all accomplished. Each one of them are extraordinary.
It still blows my mind that we've done this. There's nothing like it.
That was awesome.
Tom said to me specifically at the beginning is he wanted to make the greatest aviation film ever made. And you can't do that in a studio. You got to get in the air.
To be able to get into an F-18, they had to go through all the training. I hadn't done it since 1985. The actors also had to train, so I started them out in underwater training.
This water training we had to do, it was real. The purpose of the training is in the event that there were an over-the-water emergency.
I felt like I was drowning. It was tough.
It has all these different contraptions that pull you through the water, drop you into a tank, and spin you upside down.
So you get put in this helo dunker. You have to unstrap and find your way out. It was heinous.
There's absolutely nothing that is fun about it. They had to go through all that just like we have to. In an F-18, we're pulling up to 7 Gs, and it takes a while to get accustomed to that.
Let's get some speed up.
So Tom developed a flight training program for all of the actors.
The intention is that the audience can feel what it is like to be in the F-18.
Here comes some G's.
During flight training, they would be embarrassed about puking. I was like, do not be embarrassed about that.
I feel every bit of food I've had in my stomach.
Oh, okay.
There's 5 G's.
My mustache fell off.
I can't wait for the day where I don't get sick.
7 G's.
All the training 100% prepared us. Today, I feel like a pilot.
They did in the course of 4 to 6 months what the average naval aviator does over the course of almost 2 years. They have worked
Crazy.
That was epic.
I thought one would tap out. I thought for sure at least one would tap out. Nobody tapped out. I lost the bet.
That's what I'm talking about.
His exploits are legendary. His call sign, Maverick.
In the Navy, every single pilot each have a call sign.
Rooster, watch your back, Phoenix.
You gotta move, Coyote.
Who are your friends?
Payback, fanboy.
What do they call you?
Bob?
No, your call sign. Bob, literally.
When you hear their call sign, you're hearing a bit of their history.
Where's he going?
That's why we call him Hangman. He'll always hang you out to dry.
Call signs are kind of informal social ways that we address each other, as well as showcasing the positive message of naval aviation.
We got you, Mav.
Come on! Viper 1 ready. Maverick to range control. Stand by. All right.
I haven't watched a documentary on this earlier after seeing the first one, and the guys who do the Top Gun, the actual instructors, were highly impressed with this movie as well. I think they gave it a 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10.
3, 2, 1.
After 34 years, Tom Cruise returns as Maverick. This is a competition film about family, friendship, and sacrifice. It's a love letter to aviation. We're going to show you what it's really like to be a Top Gun pilot.
You just can't create this kind of experience unless you shoot it live. In order for us to accomplish this, we have the greatest fighter pilots in the world working with us.
We're working with a brand new camera system that allows us to put 6 IMAX quality cameras inside the cockpit with the actors.
Verify cameras are on. Check cameras on. There you go.
It's amazing what we see in the cockpit and what an audience is going to experience.
Just a little higher. That's perfect. Great camera position.
Thanks to Tom, all the actors are becoming accustomed to the G-forces by all the training that they're doing.
It is aggressive. You can't act that. The distortion in the face. They're pulling 7.5 H's. That's 1,600 pounds of force. I am so proud of them and what they've done.
Tom Cruise should be proud of himself. He did an amazing job in this movie, especially when he was flying through the canyons and stuff. Just incredible.
It is heavy duty.
Oh my God. I'm okay.
Putting us up in these jets, it's very serious. That's why everybody thought it would be impossible. And I think when Tom hears that something's impossible or it can't be done, that's when he gets to work.
It'll work out. That's what I'm talking about.
Flying one of these fighter jets is an absolute thrill ride. We want to make sure that the audience has the same experience.
3, 2, 1. Turn.
Aviation film like this has never been done, and chances are will never be done again.
What do we have here?
Yeah, here I thought we were special.
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, AKA Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
It's actually really good that Val Kilmer came back into this movie as well, even though he's had issues with throat cancer and stuff. But yeah, good on him.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
And we're off.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
We're going into combat on a level no living pilot's ever seen.
Not even him.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. Anything happens to them.
Smoke in the air!
You will never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Come on! Jeez! Having any fun yet?
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, go and see it. It's an incredible incredible movie, especially on the big screen. You have to see it on the big screen. I see a lot of people now getting into the Microsoft Flight Simulator and trying to do the same thing. But yeah, I loved it. But as I said earlier, make sure that you see the first one first, or see the first one again before going to see the second one. It sort of makes a lot more sense. Thanks for watching. This is day 31296, or is it 3126? Signing off. See you in the next one.